I'm sorry, kiddo, I really am. You have a good soul. And I hate giving good people bad news.
I'm Tony, he's Mike, and today we are here to talk to you about something not love related. We are here to talk to you about who is the best of the best. The 1989 martial arts film.
Martial arts.
A team is not a team if you don't give a damn about one another.
You want number one or number two?
Trust Dad.
Mom, I gotta go.
I'm here to teach you how to win. Winning isn't a sometime thing. Winning is an all-time thing.
But when the right people come together at the right moment, when they care almost as much about winning as they do about each other, they can become the best of the best.
Directed by Bob Radler, produced by Phillip Rhee, I think that's how you pronounce that, who also stars in the movie as Tommy. Speaking of stars, we got Eric Roberts, James Earl Jones, Sally Kirkland, Chris Penn, and Simon Rhee, apparently.
Sure, let's go with that.
That cast. So, I mean, the plot's bare bones. It's pretty basic. There's a martial arts tournament coming up. It's going to be the U.S. against Korea. Only Korea. Why? I don't know. It's supposed to be for the World Championship.
It's an invitational. It's an invitational.
But it's two countries. Like, why?
I wanted to win.
It's just stupid.
I got nothing. So.
I don't know.
Ma, I have been asked to try out for the U.S. national karate team.
But anyway, so James Earl Jones has got put together this crack team of martial arts experts. They have a little tournament. They handpick 5, and then they train for ever.
3 months. 3 months.
Ever and ever and ever. And then they finally fight, and
and they
whatever.
lose.
And
they
lose,
lose, but they win. They win our hearts.
Not mine. That would a f***ing thing. Okay. This is Action Bowl. They want to want like a one-way ticket to the f***ing Action Bowl of Shame.
I'm just gonna say this. Eric Roberts, like, it doesn't matter what your script is or what you're doing. When Eric Roberts, when you get him in your film, he gives it everything, man. He is full on board. He is committed.
I need this. This is the only thing I know I am good at.
Yes.
He loves his craft, so I will give it kudos for that. The guy that played Tommy is actually a really rock-solid martial artist, and there's 2 sequels to this, and I've seen both of them, and they're awful, and I love them. So let's just get that out of the way right now. This one is actually a serious attempt. They're basically trying to redo the Rocky thing, but they're doing it with 5 Rockies, not 1. Because any Italian could make a movie with 1 Rocky. We need 5. And then you have to add in the...
My brother died
my
in the
brother
martial arts
died
tournament, so I got to. I don't want to get revenge. I'm holding back because I don't want to kill people.
But I totally want to get revenge.
Dahan killed my brother in a tournament just like this one. I want to kill the son of a bitch.
Then kill the son of a...
Alex! I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's so f***ing stupid. And then you got the Buddhist, but yet he fights. You got the other guy from Detroit, who just likes to fight too, I guess. And then you got the guy from
Miami.
From Texas?
Yeah, Miami. Yes.
Yeah.
He's
a cowboy from Miami.
It could happen.
Whatever. Sure. Why not? And he just likes to kick ass too.
And then you have James Earl Jones. I'd like to demonstrate James Earl Jones' acting technique in this film. I'm sorry, this picture.
I'll say this only once. A team is not a team if you don't give a damn about one another.
Yeah, talking a loud, authoritative voice.
Yes, exactly. I can't think of. There's like 2 lines that he doesn't do that, you know. And then there's the drama. Like they have the whole training bit where James Earl Jones is teaching them the physical aspect of it and toughening them up, getting them in good shape. And then they have the hot blonde lady who is teaching them the zen of ass kicking by meditating and focus and all this stuff.
Winning is a habit. Unfortunately, so is losing.
Hey, that's good.
That's Vince Lombardi.
And it's okay. It's very montage heavy, this film. That's
the problem with this. It's so montage heavy. Most other films get this training shit done in one montage that lasts a couple minutes. This thing is fucking an hour and 20 minutes of bullshit fucking training. There's no fucking character development in this whatsoever. I know nothing about these. I know where they're from. That's about it. I don't know any real motivations about these characters.
You know that the guy from Detroit, Sonny, he's a big fan of opera music, and he collects recordings of different operatic performers.
This is rare shit.
That's fantastic.
You know that the Buddhist guy is Buddhist, and he really likes tea, and he likes to, his pickup is to throw it on a girl and then complain that it's not hot enough.
Did it burn you?
No, it's okay.
Bartender, this isn't hot enough. Irish coffee's supposed to be hot.
Get out of here.
What did he say?
You know that Tommy had a brother, but not so much anymore. You know that Sean Penn likes to go to bars and either pick up somebody else's girl, Mr. Steal your girl, or start fights.
Go away, Bert.
Yeah, Bert, go away.
Hey! Shit, baby, I'm sorry. God damn it.
Well, that's a good move, Bert. Don't take any lip from her.
Either
Preferably
one works for him. So, and then you have Eric Roberts. And Eric Roberts has a kid. His wife is dead.
Your wife's very pretty.
Yeah, she was. She died when Walter was a baby.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
And his mother is Kai Wynn from Deep Space Nine, and that bitch is treacherous.
Are you seriously considering this? Don't they know about your shoulder?
Mom, my shoulder's all right.
Is that what your friend Vedic Barile told you?
I'm just saying, she is going to unleash the paw race, and shit is going to get real in the third act. Not
this movie.
But
no, you know the most surface level of details for these fucking people, and that's it. There's no real development. I mean, sure, they develop some camaraderie as they go along through a bar fight, of course, as you do.
Ma, I gotta go. Give Walter a kiss. These probably good moves, man.
I didn't want to fight.
All I wanted was a beer. Shit happened.
That's how we met.
But I mean, beyond that, there's like nothing here. Like seriously, Bloodsport achieves much more, has way many more fights. It's an infinitely better movie than this fucking dog-piled piece of fucking shit.
This is
But yet, this movie has more talent.
Yes.
And probably had a bigger budget. But I tell you what, man. I'll tell you what. While Bloodsport is full of bullshit, Frank Dukes' bullshit is way more entertaining, way more engaging. I believe motherfuckers could die when fucking you go into the fucking Kumite and this bullshit fucking tournament. No. No, nobody's gonna get fucking hurt. You kidding me?
Just so you know, just so we know where we're at on this, the budget on this film was $5 million. It was not an expensive movie, even by late 80s terms. Its box office was $1.7 million. So it didn't fare well, but it did get a cult following on cable and in the video stores. Thank you, Blockbuster.
Damn you, Blockbuster and HBO.
And that is what led to the 2 sequels that we got. Now, not to touch too hard on it, but if you got to watch Best of the Best 2, because then you get to see Tommy doing karate dressed as a clown at a fair.
You're welcome.
And it is hilarious.
Well, that already sounds better than this piece of shit.
I will say this for this film. This is where this movie kind of works. Yeah, montage left and right, like every other sequence is a montage. But the fight sequences work, and even though like Chris Penn and Eric Roberts, they're not martial artists. But it's edited convincingly enough to where you can buy it. So I'll give them kudos for that. I will also say this: what really sells this movie at the end of the day, and I'm not saying this is a good movie by any stretch of the imagination. Let's just clear that up right now. I'm not like going, oh no, it's great. I'm actually just saying it's not as bad as he's making it out to be. And
it is.
The ending fights when Eric Roberts' shoulder, he gets the axe kick to the shoulder. And he is in crippling pain. He sells the shit out of that scene.
An injured shoulder forced Grady into retirement 3 years ago. It now appears that he's re-injured that very same shoulder.
God damn it! Tape it up! Tape it up! If I know it's over, I can hold him up for 30 seconds. God damn it, I said tape it up!
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed that there will be a 2-minute injury timeout to determine if Alex Grady can continue.
Like I felt bad for him. I felt like, oh, that's gonna hurt. That sucks. Because his whole thing is that he was a martial artist. He was big in the tournaments. He actually had a shoulder injury, and they had to put pins in. Yeah. And this is his comeback to the ring once again. And then the Korean who he's fighting knows that, does the axe kick, basically blows his shoulder out, and he's got to keep it together for like the last 30 seconds. It's surprisingly effective. I just wish that it was surrounded by a better movie.
Yes, and that's the problem. There's not, for a martial arts movie, there's nowhere near enough martial arts in this movie at all. You got a little bit at the beginning, you got a little bit of it at the end, and everything else in the middle is just bullshit.
It's like watching a karate class.
Yeah,
because legitimately
really,
it is.
That's
because
really what it is.
You know, it's kicking and punching, and it's like standing in a line and running around a track. And this is
boring.
This is the greatest karate training movie ever made.
No, it's not. It's awful. Karate Kid is infinitely better than this. And it's fucking wax on and fucking wax off. Sand the floor, paint the fence, do all my fucking chores, you fucking goddamn white boy. Round eye. No, this fails on every fucking level. Except for one.
And that is?
It does give you a little bit of emotion at the end.
To save my life in defeat is to earn victory and honor. Your brother, too, was a great fighter. I deeply regret your loss, and I offer myself as your brother.
Yeah.
It does.
It's
and I will give it that. You know, it does the Rocky IV thing, where fucking the other side, you know, just gives respect to the Americans and shit like that.
Yeah, like I said, they lose.
Yeah.
But they kind of win.
Yeah.
It's very heartfelt. I will say this: that last bit is very sincere, and like, you know, I'm not. It doesn't redeem some of the schlogginess of this. But I'm also going to say that this film is like it's like on a 1 to 10 scale, it's a perfect 5. It just falls right into that, throw it on for background noise, and when you hear somebody throwing a punch, then you can look up and then go back to whatever it was you were doing, folding socks.
You have plenty of time to fold socks. Plenty of time. So you got, it's almost literally completely bookend. You got the tournament at the beginning.
Yeah.
You got the bar fight in the middle, and then you got the fight at the end.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. That's the only fights in the whole movie.
There you go. See, you can fold socks for the rest of the time. Hell,
you can fold socks, you can do dishes, you can vacuum, you can iron. I mean, you can knock out most of your chores while this movie is going on and not miss a fucking thing.
It's perfect.
It's awful. This is not a 5 for me. This is like seriously, if this is an actionable score, this is like a plot of a 2, this is a style of a 3, and an entertainment of a 1.
Wow.
Because we can't give it a 0 apparently.
We can't, but you know it's.
But we haven't yet.
Action Bowl rules anyway. So it's not a recommend for you.
No, this is a straight up avoid.
I'm going to say this. Watch this one, but the only reason you should watch this one is so you can watch the unintentionally hilarious sequel. That's what I got for you on this one.
I mean, do you have to watch this to watch the sequel?
It helps. It helps. It introduces a lot of the characters.
What are you missing? Like, what backstory do you need to go into the second one?
Why did Tommy leave San Francisco and his karate school behind to actually go to the Midwest?
You don't need to watch this movie for that. You don't need to watch. No.
It helps.
No, don't watch this movie. Just skip to the second one, which I haven't even seen yet, but I can probably guarantee it's better than this piece of shit.
Anything else you'd like to share?
No, I'm done.
We will catch you next time.